Folks, ever wish you could tweak a 3D model exactly how you want it, without starting from scratch or learning complicated software? Well, that's exactly what we're about to explore. I'm Daniel. Welcome to my channel where I make smart tutorials. Today we're diving into a real game changer in graphics, Hyper3D Rodin. This AI platform lets you edit existing 3D assets with pinpoint accuracy, using natural language and region selection. We'll walk through two workflows: generating a model from an image and editing it, and importing an existing one for creative modifications. Also, I've left all the useful links in the description down below, so don't forget to check them out. Let's dive in. Folks, Rodin is the platform that's not just for creating 3D objects, but also for editing them. You can use plain language to make precise changes exactly where you need them. Alright guys, let's see it in action. Say we have a picture of a car and want to turn it into a full 3D model. On the dashboard we choose Image to 3D. Think of it like a smart scanner. It reads the flat image, figures out depth and shape, and builds a digital version for us. Next, we upload the image and hit Generate. Make sure Gen 2 is selected. It's the latest Rodin release, which handles complex shapes way better and lets us edit things afterward. A few minutes later, the AI builds the polygon mesh. Here's what we get. Just the shape and volume, without colors yet. Friends, check out the panel on the right. Materials and download files are locked. That's on purpose. The system wants to make sure we're happy with the shape before creating textures. And everything looks good. The wheels have nice volume, the body is detailed, so we hit Confirm to lock it in. You can also redo, break it into parts, or pick triangular for more detail. We'll go with that for a sharper, more detailed mesh. Folks, now the model keeps generating. In the Materials section, Rodin automatically creates a description from the original image: a blue SUV with chunky tires. That means the AI already knows where the metal, glass and rubber go. No manual tweaks needed. Next, we hit Generate and wait for it to get its final realistic look. And there it is. We can confirm it again. And now it's ready to download. If you want to use this model in another program, like Blender or Unreal Engine, Hyper3D Rodin has you covered. It supports all the usual formats: OBJ, FBX and GLB. You can also pick the texture resolution, 2K or 4K, depending on how detailed you want it. Guys, hit download and it saves straight to your computer. But the most interesting part of Rodin isn't just generation, it's the ability to edit the model right here, directly in your browser. To do that, we create a new fork, which copies our project and car, so we can experiment with a different version. Then we hit Redo and start modifying. In Local Modify mode, I can describe exactly what I want to change in plain language. Guys, let me take a little break to ask you to like this video and subscribe to my channel. It's absolutely free, but helps me make even more fun tutorials for you. Thanks! Mates, I start by selecting the front of the car to change the headlights. I ask it to swap the round lights for square LED headlights, and I hit Generate. A few minutes later, Rodin gets it. It knows this is a car, so it doesn't just slap on a square, it fits the new headlights perfectly into the existing body, and it looks super natural. Guys, let's do another modification. This time I want to change the tires. I select them and type in the change field that I want to replace them with off-road ones, with little studs for rough terrain. The system instantly updates them. Let's do one more modification. For example, I want to add a roof cargo box on top of the car. I hit Generate, wait a moment, and then Confirm. The system finishes creating it, and there it is, a nice cargo box added to our SUV. Finally, I can go through the usual steps: confirm the model, produce materials, create a pack, and export it as a file. Guys, now let's also take a look at the 3D editing feature. We'll go ahead and upload our file here. So, we're uploading an OBJ file, and once it's loaded, we can view it from different angles. Then we switch to free editing. At this point, instead of using Modify, we're actually editing the model itself. For example, we can ask it to add a rusty texture and send it for generation. Folks, besides editing, Hyper3D also offers other tools like Chat Avatar for AI avatars, Video Generator for creating quick clips, and OmniCraft for advanced 3D asset creation. Guys, now let's move on to another scenario, one that's especially interesting for professionals. In this workflow, we're using Rodin's 3D control net, which takes an existing model and uses it as a base to guide the new result. Imagine you already have a 3D asset, either created in Blender or downloaded from a stock marketplace. Hyper3D Rodin lets you import those files and start working with them right away. Mates, these 3D assets can be used in many practical scenarios, such as 3D printing, animation, or XR try-on experiences. There are 3 different import modes. The first one is called bounding box. Here, the AI only sees the outer box that contains your object. So basically, it understands the general dimensions, but not the fine details. For precise models, this can feel a bit too rough. Folks, the second one is voxel control. The AI sees your object as a collection of small 3D cubes, kind of like Minecraft-style pixels. This works especially well for solid objects, like a car, because it preserves the sense of volume and structural integrity really nicely. The third mode is point cloud control. In this case, the AI interprets the object as a cloud of points in space. It's great for real-world 3D scans, but sometimes it can lose full surfaces or smooth areas in the process. Friends, let's try uploading a 3D model using voxel control. I have an OBJ file, so I'll upload it here. The model is loading, and it's a car. You can see how it's being converted into this grid of voxel cubes. Now we click Confirm. Next, in Text to 3D mode, I'll describe what I want to achieve. And just like that, we have our updated 3D model based on the voxelized version we uploaded. On top of that, we've added textures using an image for coloring. And from here, we can continue refining and modifying the object, just like we would with a model generated directly inside the system. That's what makes Rodin a true all-in-one assistant. It works with any of your assets, not just the ones it generates. Guys, and finally, Hyper3D Rodin is a powerful helper, but it doesn't replace manual modeling in complex software. For the best results, clearly mark the areas you want to edit and give precise instructions. AI is great for quick iterations and exploring ideas, helping you speed up your workflow. Alright, my friends, let's wrap this up. With Hyper3D Rodin, 3D creation isn't just about generating models anymore. It's about editing, refining, and iterating on your assets quickly and precisely. Whether you're working with a new model or an older one, this tool makes it easy to make targeted changes exactly where you need them. We're really stepping into a new era of 3D editing. You don't have to be a sculptor to bring ideas to life. You just need a vision and the right tools. If you're excited to try it out, or if you've already used it and have some thoughts to share, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your experiences. Don't forget to hit that like button if you found this video helpful and subscribe for more tutorials. Thanks for watching, until next time.